My job title is Technical Platform Leader over our Jet A line here in Mobile. It's basically to lay out our long-term platform goals for all of our diesel engines that we make here. I'm an engineer by trade. I got my mechanical engineering degree from Iowa State University. My first job was at Cessna Aircraft, so I was working on engine integrations and work well with the airframe. So there's a lot of technical details that go into that. So my experience with Cessna, I think, really played a major role into coming in Continental and seeing that, that other side of the business and what the customer is really looking for. The mechanics of an airplane piston engine, it's just that, it's a piston engine, so it's really similar to what you have in your car. We usually build 4 and 6 cylinder engines here in Mobile. For aircraft, almost all of them are going to be air-cooled. The weight is so critical for an airframe. Obviously you're trying to put a metal airplane that can weigh a lot up into the air, so weight is very critical for our platform. So I'm in charge of the CD200 platform, and we're working on a few different power levels, both for fixed wing and helicopter applications. I became a mechanical engineer. It was a little bit of a mixed path. Growing up, my dad has a small refrigeration business, so I got to do a lot of hands-on, like a lot of troubleshooting. I was, taking appliances apart and, scratching my head trying to get them put back together and working and fixing the right thing or figuring out how to fix it. Engines themselves, there's so many different parts and disciplines in it. Like, you just see everything from a design standpoint. So you have thermodynamics, dynamics, strengths of materials, definitely all the physics, math, chemistry. There's just about every branch is kind of wrapped up into a internal combustion engine. My job is very challenging, handling all the aspects of diesel engine design and laying out, the schedules and the long-term path for that. The challenge from a science standpoint is that classically diesel engines are very heavy. So it's been a good engineering task to get the weight down enough that it can be put into an airplane. And I really enjoy that challenge. I think that without a challenging job, it would never be rewarding. It's a newer engine for us, so we're trying to get a good baseline on it. The best part of my job is just the new challenges that come up and working through those to try and find a solution and just constantly improving the product and making it better. This is the control screen, so we build our own LabVIEW program to actually operate the engines. Take all the AP classes and the higher level classes that you can in school. That was something that when I grew up it wasn't offered, and definitely when I got to college I felt like that put me behind because I was playing catch up. So absolutely try and do as much of that as you can. It's definitely a big task or a difficult task as a middle schooler to try and figure out what you want to do the rest of your life, but that doesn't mean that you're locked into one thing. You kind of need to experience as much as you can, figure out what you like.
Occupation STEM is a production of the IQ Learning Network, a division of Alabama Public Television. To learn more about careers in science, technology, engineering, and math, visit occupationstem.org.